They weren't just notes, they were lightning in a bottle. Each of these solos changed the language of rock forever, etching emotion, rebellion, and genius into sound. Here are 10 guitar solos that defined rock history. Number 10, Hotel California, Joe Walsh and Don Felder, Eagles. Twin guitars dancing under the desert sun. That's how legends are born. Hotel California isn't just a song, it's a mirage of sound where Joe Walsh and Don Felder weave a solo so hypnotic it feels like a fading dream. Every note is drenched in melancholy, a story of beauty, decay, and illusion. The solo doesn't scream, it glides, perfectly mirroring the song's haunting theme of paradise lost. When those dueling guitars meet in harmony, it's as if two souls are chasing the same unreachable light. And that's why this solo still lingers long after the last chord fades. Number 9, Sultans of Swing, Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits. No distortion, no flash, just pure precision and feel. Mark Knopfler's finger-picked solo on Sultans of Swing proved that rock could whisper and still command the room. Every phrase feels like a conversation, fluid, effortless, yet burning with quiet fire. His tone was warm, his phrasing surgical, and his confidence unmatched. Knopfler built tension not with volume, but with grace, the kind only a true craftsman can conjure. The solo didn't just define his career, it redefined what virtuosity could sound like: subtle, soulful, and unforgettable. Number 8, Stairway to Heaven, Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin. It starts in silence and ends in ascension. Jimmy Page's Stairway to Heaven solo is pure transcendence, an eruption of feeling that builds from the song's whisper to its heavenly roar. Page crafts every bend like a heartbeat, each phrase pulling the listener higher. There's no flash for flash's sake, just a master storyteller painting emotion in sound. Decades later, the solo remains untouchable, mystical, human, and timeless. Number 7, Comfortably Numb, David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. It doesn't just sing, it bleeds. David Gilmour's Comfortably Numb solo is a sermon in slow motion, where every note feels like a confession. His tone, liquid, haunting, infinite, carries more emotion than words ever could. It's not about speed or power, it's about pain and release. Gilmour turns his Stratocaster into a vessel for longing, leaving a mark so deep it feels eternal. It's not just a solo, it's a soul laid bare. Number 6, November Rain, Slash, Guns N' Roses. There's thunder, then there's Slash. His November Rain solo feels like the storm inside a cathedral, massive, tragic, and beautiful. The Les Paul weeps beneath his fingers, cutting through the orchestral waves with emotion so raw it borders on holy. Slash doesn't just play, he narrates heartbreak, loss, and defiance all at once. Every rise, every cry feels cinematic, and when that final note echoes, it feels like the rain itself has stopped to listen. Number 5, Bohemian Rhapsody, Brian May, Queen. A solo as theatrical as the song itself. Brian May crafts a melody that doesn't just complement Freddie Mercury's operatic vision, it completes it. The tone, rich and golden, dances between harmony and chaos, bridging rock and opera with majestic precision. May's solo reminds us that emotion can be engineered, and genius can be shared. It's not just one of the greatest solos, it's a moment of pure Queen magic, forever frozen in sound. Number 4, Eruption, Eddie Van Halen. 2 minutes that changed everything. Eruption wasn't a song, it was a revelation. Eddie Van Halen unleashed a flurry of notes that defied physics, birthing a new era of guitar heroes. Tapping, harmonics, speed, all executed with alien grace. It wasn't just skill, it was innovation, exploding like fireworks in the history of rock. Every guitarist after had to reckon with it, and none would ever sound the same. Number 3, All Along the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix didn't cover Dylan's song, He rebuilt it from fire and chaos. His solo burns, twists, and breathes like something alive, each bend crackling with electricity and soul. With this performance, Jimmy didn't just play the guitar, he became it. Every line tells a story, every note screams rebellion. It's the moment the guitar stopped being an instrument and became a revolution. Number 2, Freebird. Alan Collins and Gary Rossington, Lynyrd Skynyrd. Southern Hymn turned eternal. The Freebird solo is 9 minutes of flight, a crescendo of emotion that carries you from sorrow to salvation. Collins and Rossington trade lines like old souls speaking through thunder. It's freedom, defiance, and grief rolled into one, a masterpiece that refuses to fade. To this day, when that final stretch kicks in, it feels like the sky itself is opening. Number 1, Comfortably Numb, Reprise, David Gilmour. No solo in rock history has blended emotion and mastery so perfectly. When Gilmour bends those final notes, it feels like time itself pauses. Every tone, every silence is deliberate, a dialogue between pain and peace. It's not just the peak of Pink Floyd, it's the peak of rock expression itself. If music is a mirror of the soul, this is its clearest reflection. These solos weren't just moments, they were monuments. Each one shifted the landscape of sound, leaving echoes that still shape every riff today. Because in the right hands, a guitar doesn't just make noise, it tells the truth.